Hello students, today I am going to start question number 1 of exercise 7.1. Now question number 1 says, which of the following numbers are not perfect cubes? Okay, so here at first you need to understand what are perfect cubes. So let's take an example. Say the number is 64 and we have to find whether it is a perfect cube or not. So for this we need to find the prime factorization of 64. So what we can see here, the last digit is even number, so it will go by 2. So 64 is divisible by 2. 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4. Then 2 16s are 32. 2 18s are 16. 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4. Then 2 1s are 2. So here what we can see here, that what are the factors of 64? How many 2's we have got? 2 1 2 3 4 5 6. We have got 6 2's. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. So here we have, if we will have to write each factor, we will have to just check each factor appears 3 times or not. Okay, here these 2 appeared 3 times, again these 2 appeared 3 times. So we can write that 2 cube into 2 cube, right? So here, since all the factors appeared 3 times, so we can say that 64 is a perfect cube. Okay, now let's take another example. Say the number is 243. Okay, so here if we find the sum of the digit, we'll get 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 is divisible by 3, so we can take 3 here. 3 8s are 24, 3 1s are 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 7s are 21. 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9. 3 1s are 3. Okay, so what we have got here as a factor of 243, how many 3's we have got? 1 2 3 4 5. We have got 5 3's. Okay, so what we can see here, that in the above factorization, which is missing? 1 3 is missing, because these 3 make a triplet, and here one more 3 is required to make a triplet. So that means this 243 is not a perfect cube. Okay, so here we can see that in case of 64 the factors are in triplet, so 64 is a perfect cube number. But here in 243 we can see that 1 3 is missing in triplet. In this triplet 1 3 is missing, so 243 is not a perfect cube number. Okay, now let's start. So here we have 216, and since 6 is even number, so it will be divisible by 2. So 2 1s are 2, 0 2 8s are 16, 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14. Now 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3. So the factors of 216 are 2 into 2 into 2 and 3 into 3 into 3. So what we can see here, these factors are in triplet. See, this 2 is this 2 and 3 are in triplet, because these 2 appeared 3 times and 3 also appeared 3 times. So we can say that 216 is a perfect cube number. It's a perfect cube. Okay, now next we have 128. So again we will have to find the prime factorization, and as the last digit is even number, so it will be divisible by 2. 2 6 are 12, 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 2 16s are 32, 2 8s are 16, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. So the factors of 122 are, how many 2's we have got? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Total 7 2's we have. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so here we can see that this is in triplet, because these 2 appeared 3 times, again these appeared 3 times, right? Here 2 more 2 is missing to make triplet. So here we can see that 128 is not a perfect cube. So we'll write, therefore 128 is not a perfect cube. Okay, now next we have 1000. So if you want to find the prime factorization, then this 1000 will be divisible by 2, as the last digit is even number. So 2 5s are 10, then 2 zeros, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, then 0, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. Then it will go by 5, as last digit is 5. So 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25, then 5 5s are 25, then 5 1s are 5. So the factors of 1000 are 3 2s and 3 5s, right? So here we can see that these 2s are in triplet and this also 5 is also in triplet. So since the factors are in triplet, so we can say that 1000 is a perfect cube. So whatever the factors are, factors has to be in triplet to make a perfect cube. Okay, next we have 100. So factors of 100 are, again last digit is 0, so it will be divisible by 2. 2 5s are 10, then 0, 2 25s are 50, 5 5s are 25, 5 1s are 5. So here we can see that the factors of 100 are 2 into 2, 5 into 5. Here these 2 and 5 both are not in triplet, right? So here we can see that since the factors are not in triplet, so 100 is not a perfect cube. Hundred is a perfect square, right? Because these factors are in pair of 2. So 100 is a perfect square number, but it's not a perfect cube. Okay, now last part. Now in the last part we have 4 6 6 5 6, in which 6 is there at one's place, which is even number, so it will be divisible by 2. So 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16. Okay, now here again last digit is even number, so it will be divisible by 2 again. 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 6 are 12, 2 6 are 12, 2 4s are 8. Again it will be divisible by 2. 2 5s are 10, 2 8s are 16, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4. Then 2 2s are 4, 2 9s are 18, 2 1s are 2, 2 6s are 12. Then 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, 2 8s are 16. Then 2 7s are 14, 2 2s are 4, 2 9s are 18. Then it since last digit is odd number, so it won't be divisible by 2. Now if you find the sum of the digit, we'll get 7 plus 2 is 9, 9 plus 9 is 18, which is divisible by 3. So we'll take 3 now. 3 2s are 6, 3 4s are 12, 3 3s are 9. Then 3 8s are 24, 3 1s are 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 7s are 21. 3 9s are 27. Now 3 3s are 9 and 3 1s are 3. So the factors of 4 6 6 5 6 are, how many 2s we have got? 1 2 3 4 5 6. We have got 6 2s. So 3 4 5 6, and we have got 6 3s. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now see, this is in triplet, this also is in triplet, because 2 appeared 3 times, here 2 appeared 3 times, 3 appeared also 3 times, and this 3 also appeared 3 times. So all the factors are in triplet here. So we can say that since we are getting 2 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube and 3 cube, right? So we can say that this 4 6 6 5 6 is a perfect cube. Okay, so this was all about question number 1. Thank you, students.